What's up, everybody? This is Mike with Mean Mug in Games, and we are going to go over the top 10 sites. These are the top 10 sites I think are the best in the game. So without further ado, we're going to dive right in. Coming in at number 10, we have the Color Out of Space. This is a unique site. You can only have one of these in your deck, and it provides 1 mana, but it also provides a air threshold, a water threshold, a fire threshold, or a earth threshold. And the text reads, provides no mana or threshold if not adjacent to the void. So the big thing on this is that it has to be adjacent to the void to provide mana and a threshold. Coming in at number 9, we have the Smokestacks of Knock. It is a unique, so you can only have one of these in your deck. And it reads, other nearby sites lose their abilities. So once again, this is a 1 mana, 1 fire threshold. That's what it produces, and other nearby sites lose their abilities. Very defensive card, but it's a give and take because it also other nearby sites of your sites will lose their abilities, and your opponent's sites will also lose their abilities if it's around or if it's nearby the Smokestacks of Knock. Coming in at number 8, we have Standing Stones. This is an elite, so you could have 2 of these in your deck, in your atlas. And it reads, minions here are spellcasters. So this produces no threshold because there's no elemental triangles here. However, it does produce 1 mana, and the biggest thing on this is that it allows your minions to be spellcasters if they're atop on the site. So really neat. Another way, instead of using your avatar for spells and magic, your minions here on this site can, do spells and magic. So really neat. Coming in at number 7, we have the Geist Wood. The Geist Wood is a unique, so you can only have one of these in your deck. Once again, it only provides mana, no threshold, so it's just a generic mana cost and that it provides. And it reads, Genesis abilities here are also Deathrite abilities. The Genesis abilities here are also Deathrite abilities. So you have this down. You play, let's just say, a apprentice wizard on the Geist Wood. Your apprentice wizard, has a Genesis ability, so you could use that Genesis ability. But then also, if the apprentice wizard dies, it will trigger a Deathrite ability, which is its Genesis ability. So then you will be allowed to also draw another card thanks to the Geist Wood. Really neat card. Coming in at number 6, the Bottomless Pit. This is an elite, so you could have 2 of these in your deck for your atlas. And it says, whenever a non-airborne minion enters this site, kill it. So once again, it just provides 1 mana, no threshold at all, but all ground minions that go or enter the Bottomless Pit, pretty much die. So unless you have a airborne minion, any minion that enters this pit that's a ground minion will ultimately die. So really defensive card, really neat. The artwork is pretty cool on this, so yeah, it comes in at number 6. Number 5, Vesuvius. This is an awesome card. Vesuvius is a unique, so you can only have 1 of these in your deck. It provides 1 mana and 1 fire threshold. It reads this: sacrifice Vesuvius only if you have 3 fire threshold. 3 fire threshold. Sacrifice Vesuvius. Each unit occupying nearby sites takes 3 damage. So just like a volcano, eruption, this thing is going to erupt. You sacrifice Vesuvius, and then it will kill any minion that is nearby, that is, 3 damage. So once this does pop off, once it sacrifices, you put a rubble token into play. Really cool card. Number 4, Sinkhole. Sinkhole is it's a really fun card to play with and against. It's a elite, so you can have 2 of these in your deck, and it reads, or it's a 1 mana. It provides 1 mana, but it provides no threshold, and it reads sacrifice Sinkhole, destroy a nearby site. So once you sacrifice Sinkhole, your minions on top will be safe. Your minions will be safe if you sacrifice a Sinkhole, put a rubble token down, and then it says destroy a nearby site. So any nearby site that is, nearby this, you destroy it. Any minions that are on this site will be destroyed. They'll be killed unless they have the keyword burrow. If they don't have burrow, then they will go to the graveyard. So Sinkhole, really neat card. It's very fun to play with. Number 3, we got River of Flame. The River of Flame is a unique. It is a 1 fire threshold, so so you can only have 1 of these in your deck. It's a 1 mana cost. It produces 1 mana, and it gives you 1 fire threshold, and it's a fire spellcaster. So it is a, like it says, it's a fire spellcaster. So it produces you're a spellcaster, and that can produce fire spells. So it's really neat. Awesome card. Just another way to give you a to allow you to utilize magic spells. Number 2, the Mirror Realm. I think everybody loves this. It's like a staple almost in every deck. So the Mirror Realm is a unique site, so you can only have 1 of these in your deck, and it only provides 1 mana, no threshold, and reads, this site enters the realm as a copy of another site. So if you have a mirror, or if you, let's just say you just have a generic land, a humble village, and if you play Mirror Realm, it will copy a humble village, so now you'll have 2 humble villages. So ultimately, it just copies whatever site is in the realm. Really neat. And number 1, I think this is probably one of the best cards in the game, especially it being a site. The Observatory, it's an elite. You could have 2 of these in your deck. It provides 1 mana, 1 air threshold, and it says Genesis. Look at your next 3 spells, put them back in any order. So this allows you to scry, opt, gives you a sneak peek of what your next 3 cards are, and then allowing to put your those spell cards back in any order to kind of give you that one up on your opponent. So Observatory, very cool card. It's one of my favorites. It's definitely a staple. If I'm ever playing air, I will always have 2 of these in my deck if I'm playing air in a different card. But hey, this is my top 10 sites. Please let me know what you think. If you can, please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. This is Mike with Mean Mugging Games, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.